Dude, that was such a good run. Oh, there's no better feeling than that. Okay, so basically the goal for this week was to actually make like a day in the life of being a college student who likes to train, but that just didn't happen this week. It got a little hectic. So I still wanted to get something out. So instead, I'm just gonna be talking to the camera. So what you guys just saw, I went on my run. It's currently Friday afternoon. I went for a run after I got done with classes and it was so good. Wrapping up the week with a good run, knowing that I had a solid, productive week, it just made the run feel so much better because I was just had zero worries, zero care for anything except for just enjoying my run. So yeah, that was hype. And now what I want to talk about is something that I started thinking about on the run. And it's actually something that I was kind of talking to my dad about this morning. And in the moment, I was getting really frustrated by it, talking to him. But then on the run, something just kind of clicked. And I was like, oh, this makes sense. And guess what? Dad was right. Take it one day at a time. I know being in college can, sometimes be overwhelming and you're trying to plan out, your future. So you're not just wanting to think one day at a time, but you're thinking about what you're going to do post-grad. If you want to go to, med school, whatever type of things you want to do post-grad, or even just if you still don't know your major, trying to actually figure out your major and figure out what you want to do in life. But realizing that you can still take it one day at a time and you don't have to live out the week just to make it through Friday each week. There are so many people who that's literally all they do. They just are like, well, I can't wait till Friday, or like 2 more days until Friday and then it's the weekend. That's not how we're supposed to live. We're supposed to live day to day, and each day is that we're living is a blessing, and you want to take advantage of each day, no matter what you have on the table for that day. It's doing everything you're gonna do and, making the most of each day. Because I started getting overwhelmed with not really having a clear path about what I want to do post-grad, whether I want to pursue PA school. And it's like, if I do want to do that, I have to start thinking about getting clinical hours this summer and thinking about the right, places to go to PA school at. And PA school is very challenging and all this stuff. And then being like, or do I not want to do that? And do I want to do something else? And like, all this stuff has been going through my head so much, and it's been overwhelming not knowing. And I haven't really been living in the moment. I've been just living to try to figure out what my future holds. And I was on the phone with my dad this morning, and he was, kind of telling me that I don't need to be worrying about a year from now, right now. And I don't have to, and I was like arguing, like, yes, I do, because if I don't know what I'm doing then it's going to screw me up for, my career and what I'm doing. What if I also want to focus on training for marathons, or what if I want to train for an Ironman and I want to take advantage of that in my early 20s, and I'm going to be spending all of my early 20s in PA school instead. All this stuff just was just piling up. And, when he told me, like, just take it day by day, I kind of just was like, okay, whatever, hang up. And it didn't click until I was on my run that he's totally right to take it day by day, because each day you are working towards your future. Whether it's a day that doesn't hold a ton of significance, like it's not a super exciting day, or there's a day that's just jam-packed with a ton of things. Each day holds value. So you don't want to just skip through days that you feel like don't hold as much value and just focus more on the future. You got to each day write down your game plan for the day. Do the things, whether it's the training that you're doing, the schoolwork you're doing, maybe you're researching for types of jobs you want to have, whatever it is, take it day by day. Because you're also going to realize that, like, before you know it, the time's going to pass. And the time's gonna pass either way. So it's like, what are you going to do with that time? And it started also making me think about, like, I'm 20 right now. I'm only 20 once, and then I'm only 21 once, and it's like, am I just gonna try to fast forward through these years to try to figure things out to set up for my future? Or am I gonna live in the moment and enjoy being 20 right now and enjoy, the path that I'm on, and then when I'm 21, enjoy that and enjoy the path I'm on, and knowing that I will get to where I want to go if each day I'm doing the right things. So yeah, that's kind of the realization that I had today. Thanks to my dad, even though it took a little bit of time to understand that he was right about that. For anybody who's stressing out right now about really not knowing what exactly they want to do when they're in college and not knowing what your future holds, know that you're not alone. We're all young, just trying to figure things out. And if you stress yourself out too much and don't live in the moment, you're gonna regret it when you're older and you look back and you're like, in my 20s I was not living, or when I was 21 I was not living and just enjoying life. Just take it day by day, enjoy the process, endure the process, stay focused, and you're gonna get to where you want to go in life. So yeah, thank you for listening, and I hope something that I said helps, and please subscribe and like this video.